You know, architects talk about doing a dance with a client. It was a very short and lovely dance. This is something that's going to be in a family for a long time.
I'm Scott Lewis, Superintendent with Wright-Ryan Homes.
Well, I'm Sam Van Dam, and I work at Van Dam Architecture and Design.
I'm Don Hawks, Project Manager for Wright-Ryan Homes. I can't say how much I enjoyed working with Richard and Dana. They're probably two of the finest people we've ever worked with.
Richard's an art dealer. Dana has been an editor. They were looking for two things. They were looking for something on the outside that fit in. They were also looking for something that was very light inside. If you do a house in Biddeford Pool, there is a consistency to the architecture. You have here a pane of glass which is 18 inches high by 22 inches wide, which repeats itself. It's that module of the glass that gives it sort of a traditional sense of scale.
Greg Day did our lighting design. He used a lot of unique lights, some of them that weren't UL listed, so we had to bring those up to code. Some of the low voltage lighting that we used throughout was, again, one of my first times using drivers and all these systems that aren't typical.
The secret office, yeah. Richard really wanted a place that he could store a lot of his home controls and music and things like that, but he didn't want it to be part of a room or a built-in, so we came up with that little secret compartment that has a sliding door.
One of my biggest challenges in this project, out in the yard, there's a sculpture of pencil stones, and I was sort of charged to figure out how to make these stones stand up.
There's really no difference in my mind between the outside spaces and the inside spaces. The relationship of inside to out is about continuous space. They did a very smart thing in hiring Todd Richardson as the landscape architect, and Todd really furnished them in a beautiful way.
They weren't just building this house for themselves, but for future generations of the family, so that legacy will continue on.